Well, one of the things I like about the Senior Lawyers Division is sponsoring some parts of the state bar. So for example, we're one of the big sponsors in the annual meeting and in the fellows dinner. And also we do a luncheon for people who've been members of the bar for 50 years. And just think of the people you would get to see when we all get to be 50-year members. Kids you went to law school with, who won't be kids anymore. And you can talk about all the changes in the profession over 50 years. I mean, back then there were no cell phones. Think how cool that would be nowadays. What kind of things do you like, Katja, about Senior Lawyers Division?
The thing I like best about the Senior Lawyers Division is finding my cohort. I think it's so important when you do hard things to find people who are also doing that hard thing. When I was a young lawyer, I was active in the Young Lawyers Division because it was such a relief to find people who were struggling with the things I was struggling with. What kind of law do I want to practice? How do I balance family and my profession? It was a place to meet people, a place to say I don't know, a place to let my guard down, a place to find contacts and build a network. And it was just so helpful. And I find in the Senior Lawyers Division, it is that again, because senior lawyers are dealing with different kinds of issues. And if you think about what we're struggling with, not struggling with, but working with, some of us are struggling, technology. The courts have changed the way you file pleadings, and your colleagues have different expectations and how quickly you will respond back because they can contact you in so many different ways, with email, with text. It used to just all be paper mail. So, and ending a practice, and then what do you do when you're not practicing, and what opportunities are there for you to share your expertise? And I'm finding all of that in the Senior Lawyers Division, and I find it incredibly helpful and also comforting. And I've made friends, and I just think people who are doing the same thing can do it better if they share their resources, and that's what belonging to this division does for me.
Yeah. I've enjoyed being on the board for the Senior Lawyers Division. Actually, I've enjoyed being active in the state bar because I meet a bunch of people that I would never have met otherwise. I do primarily lawsuits, so I know some litigation type people, but that doesn't mean I know lawyers in Green Bay or up north or whatever. I'm meeting more people, and actually these are fun people. These are people who are joiners, you know what I mean? They actually do things. And I enjoy that a lot.
To get into the Senior Lawyers Division, all you need to do is be 60 years old or older and pay an extra $30 in dues. The benefits that you get from it are too many to list, and I don't think it's a high hurdle to get in. But it's such a good place to be when you're, dealing with issues that you are dealing with in your 60s and 70s, and we have active lawyers in their 80s, and those are still people to learn from.
If people are interested in joining the Senior Lawyers Division, I think all you have to do is go to wisbar.org/join, and you'll see something there that will say Senior Lawyers Division.
Join us.